Hello, astounding speakers and top people present over here. Welcome to our story event. I'm Sri Nivedita Balabaina, pursuing second year chemical engineering. I'm glad to host this session in presence of Linda Margrave, Lynette Hettinger, and Mark Joyous. We, as the top idiosyncratic human beings, have together come into this Disney world, so called top world, which has not existed before but was created by my mentor Shravan sir. Our definition of the word idiosyncratic means who are extremely unique from others and also who are independent souls who lives in their own world. We as an individual idiosyncratics have been introduced to Thopisal, which created a lot of difference in our lives. Most importantly, we have been creating our life each and every single day in a more better way. And that's how I define my life. Now, it's time to introduce our top guest, Lynette Hittinger. She earned global certification in fitness training, nutrition, stress management, and as well as life coaching. She provided support and social work services to offenders, which has led to degree in counseling from Ohio. She served as a Red Cross volunteer. She is an American Civil Liberties Union member and AmeriCorps alumni. She is very passionate that food is medicine. Linda Margrave. She is the owner at Pediatric Holistic Wellness Holistic and Alternative Therapies. She sees wellness care as a right for every person and wishes to advocate for for equal opportunity to those resources. She has also designed therapy playrooms that promote sensory calming in enchanted forest full of fairy gardens, superheroes and universal scenery to stimulate a child's imagination. Mark Joyous. He is an author, a real estate broker, investor, and a serial entrepreneur, and as well as the founder of the Global View Foundation. What a multi talented person he is. Felt so excited and motivated after reading his bio. Mark was a naval officer, park ranger, college teacher before he became self employed for the last 33 years. So fascinating profiles, right? Now that we got to know a little bit about them, so let's keep up the same excitement for some time and let's tell our story to them now. It's time for us to reveal who we are with our marvelous our story. So let's get started with an invocation. Rajkumar, over to you.
Thank you, Nivi. This is who we are. We are a team, talented, energetic, astonishing mindsets. We can do anything and everything. We talk, we care, we respect each other. We see beauty in everything. We are connected by hearts and driven by values. We celebrate each other. We provide value to each other. We take ownership in everything we do. We have freedom to make mistakes. We learn as we go. We are mad to make a difference. We love disruptive ideas. We make impossible things possible. We are strong to question the creation. We believe in dreaming big. If we do not dare to dream big, are we really living? Why be ordinary when we can be extraordinary? We should be driven by our goals, not by egos. We can do it. We will do it. Let us not hope for the best. Let us be the best. This is who we are.
Thank you, Rajkumar, for powerfully reciting our invocation. Your graceful voice made our invocation even more impactful. Stories. Stories are those invisible frames that form the basis of the way things are perceived in this world. You might have heard many discrete, distinctive stories from your parents, grandparents, friends, books, and of course, movies too. I repeat discrete, distinctive stories because they just like talk about only one or two phases of an individual's life. But as humans, we crave to experience the hidden magical conspiracies of the universe to make who we are today. Thus, here we are today to give you the experience of our holistic divine journey of achieving big dreams. A journey that marked its revolutionary start 4 years back and is now passing on the legacy of striving to be in the top 0.0001% of percentage of happy people. So, are you ready to experience a heavenly metaphorical ride of our journey, our story, in the form of murmurations of these adorable starlings? Why late then? Let's start. Over to you, starlings.
Hola, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good like always, nothing much. How are you?
Awesome. How is it possible that you always seem super energized and lively every time I meet you all?
Let me tell you our story of fantastic murmuration, our team of vibrant, enthusiastic, like-minded super starlings who wants to be in the top 1% of euphoric, high-spirited, happy birds. Starlings who want to extend their wings to explore the limitless sky. Super starlings who are a beautiful exemplification of serendipity, a flock that flies with love, floats with compassion, leads with passion, and lives with gratification.
Wow, a murmuration. Where is it and what is it about?
It is right here, embedded in everyone, but very few embrace it. Our top murmuration is the embodiment of incredible values, a powerful mission, and a breathtaking vision to change the world and be the change we want to be. It's not possible alone. It needs a huge support system, an ecosystem to express, and a culture to live in. Yes, we all strive to live our values and assist each other to fly and reach our desired destinations, our goals, and our big dreams. We are a team of servant leads who outwork everyone in the team and give our best to provide value to others. We fly in decentralized web of heart-to-heart connections, which forms a strong foundation of of our unity. We are independently dependent on each other. Our murmuration embraces starlings of different colors, different sizes, and different ages. We believe every super starling is unique and beautiful in its own way. We admire each and every bird in the flock, irrespective of all their odds. As a disruptive team, we rise to tremendous heights with a strong belief in our minds to make the impossible possible. We are passionate to explore across all extreme peaks, seamless seas, crisp deserts, and floral springs. Our murmurations also include birds from varied species. We believe that interactions with new birds every time brings in new energy and open the doors to make miracles happen. We are very grateful for every moment that have been part of our flock and giving us an opportunity to provide value to them. Every bird from out of the flock tunes in with our song. That is the magic of our ecosystem.
Each and every bird has a unique skill set that is honed with art. Learning is a continuous process in the flock. We rise up every day to learn something from the world. From an ant to an elephant, everything is a teacher to our ever learning mindsets. Learning is always interesting with our super starlings. We learn together with the ultimate resources accessible in this universe. We transmit our knowledge and acquire energy, and we assist each other to become the best versions of ourselves. We persist to fly, we fall, but we don't look at the ground and say it's impossible. We look at high sky and say we will make it possible. Every obstacle is an opportunity. What is the worst possible scenario? We might end up learning something new, experience the reality of life. We are grateful for every starling that triggers the change in our life, every chance that enriches us to give our best to the world, and every moment that makes us shine as a super starling. Gratitude is a driving force that attracts the whole universe. Gratitude towards each other enables us to fly in harmony. We care for each other. Each starling happiness matters. We are empathetic towards each and every top starling who is on the path of disruption. As a team, we float with unwavering entropy of emotions. As compassionate we are.
Wow, but how do you manage to have so much positivity and the right mindset every time? Don't you have low days? Is your emotional state always happy and inspired?
Well, it's all because of the platform which we created to express ourselves. Thop University, the platform which gives space to each and every super starling in us, vulnerable starling in us, excited starling in us, learner starling in us, grateful starling in us, and whatnot. We believe that every one of us has our own Thop way of perceiving things, experiencing them, and expressing them. Thorpe University is an umbrella of the wild and colorful dreams of our Thorpe starlings. Every day at 7 p.m., the flock gathers together, settles down at their comfort, and gets transported to the world of expression. We proudly call these gatherings Thorpe Obsessions. Whereas Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m., we have a guest bird either from our murmuration or from different murmurations, expressing themselves and sharing their wisdom to empower us with their life experiences. We proudly call them Thorpe Talks.
But do you think that every starling is going to carry this positivity and feel good emotion all through their day?
Good question. We may not carry the feel good emotion for the whole day long, but it's our instinct to tend towards long. but it's our instinct to tend towards learn. Positivity look for inspiration within our flock, and that's where our Thop podcast, our pleasing and soothing chirrups of the flock, coming uh, po- pleasing and soothing chirrups of the flocks come into action and lit up our moods on emotionally down days.
Soon we are also going to create another platform called Thop Publications, where we want to give space to each and every starting to come out of their comfort zone and get inspired to inspire the world with their art of chirping, but this time in writing. Again, this idea is going to be pursued by two of our young, aspiring ardent starling entrepreneurs.
Ha! This is an amazing way of building and strengthening connection between flocks of not only our mindset but of different mindsets too. I noticed that every activity you do has the same set of core values followed by every starling. And this is certainly creating a brand of your flock among other species.
That's true. Though starting from our Top Talks to our Top Monthly celebration, we are carrying our ecosystem, our values, and our Top culture everywhere. We admire our culture too much, so much that now it's part of every cell of Super Starlings. We just don't exist, we coexist. We live every moment to the fullest. Every day is a top day of excitement. Just imagine compiling all our proud achievements and memorable days and celebrating them. We fondly call it the Top Monthly Celebrations.
Top monthly celebrations? What it is actually?
Starlings love to fly in the sunset sky, but we, being a disruptive murmuration of starlings, love to not only enjoy the sunset skies of all days, but also acknowledge each and every moment. We fly higher and higher in the sky. We love to celebrate each and every accomplishments of our super starlings, be it small or big. It has now become our monthly routine to gather on the first Sunday of every month and spread the happiness of our fellow starling success. Top monthly celebration not only lauds the achievements but also celebrate birthdays of every super starlings. Okay, starlings, bye for now. Let us meet at Top City.
Hey, what is this Top City? This is such a noble thought of celebrating each other's success. I am astonished by the unrealized and priceless happiness you are creating in this world. Top murmuration is definitely going to leave a mark in this creation.
Brand is not a tag that a murmuration or a flock tries to create. It is the expression of emotions that a murmurations make you feel, which eventually leads to the creation of the brand. It is the impact which try to inspire the world. It is the ecosystem that every starling in this world decides to live in. It is a culture that persuades them to be the best version of themselves, and it is the value that the brand adds every day to their lives, which in turn creates the brand itself. Our top brand is a humble yet powerful way of depicting our top team, our top accomplishments, and top culture. By the way, the word top was born from the local Telangana dialect, which means simply out of the world. Whatever we create in this world, be it individually or being the part of top family, or Top ESL family, or as the aspiring CEOs of top companies, will be under our proud top brand. Every move is disruptive. Every action is revolutionary. What else does the world need? Our flock of hearts is incomplete without our parents, our support, and our extraordinary mentors, and the torchbearers of our spectacular moves. Dreaming of flying high is an easy thing, but it needs humongous determination and perseverance to make it a reality. In this journey of fulfilling our desires, we need parent starlings to support us and top mentor starlings to guide us through all the highs and lows. We believe that every super starling needs an ecosystem around them to be itself, get over the inhibition, and come out with flying colors. Our Future Together program gives us this essential space where every starling of each flock comes forward to collaborate and pave their paths to reach new heights.
In the meantime, super starlings learn to create their opportunities of interacting and collaborating with the flocks of other species. Their flexibility and adaptability to different cultures followed by different species gives them the wonderful opportunity to explore, experience, and unlive many beautiful dimensions of this world. This way, our starlings provide value to other flocks while learning something new from each and every moment. Top collaboration of companies is an instrumental idea in fulfilling and relishing the joy of developing these unique ambitions to reach new heights every day. It provides the desired and essential space, environment, and culture to refine the entrepreneurial skill set and that exists in each one of us. These collaborations are for a greater cause of starting up our own top companies in the next few months under the orchestration of superstarling CEOs of already existing companies. Every day, we are blossoming with new ideas and creating opportunities to spread our wings wide. These are then immediately resulting in a unique conglomerate of super starlings from different flocks, where the experienced starlings are accustomed to assisting us using their experiences. Hey Starling, this is about our future together collaboration of companies and our top brand. You can experience more in Top City. Let us meet in our Top City.
Hey, tell me about Thop City. Why are you flying away? Okay. I am awe inspired with the way you pamper and respect each and every starling of your murmuration. I can clearly see a big picture of the world you have been creating for 4 years. This wouldn't have been easy, isn't it?
But guess what? When we are signed up for bigger things, we tend to see the rest of all things from a bird's eye perspective. Then naturally, our personal challenges seem tiny in front of the ambitious goals we have set for ourselves as a murmuration. Indeed, we are on the path of serendipity, and this is our pulsating journey of defying the laws of nature while defining nature itself. Do you want to know about Thorpe City? Come, let us all meet the starlings in the Thorpe City.
But what it is and where it is. I'm curious to know more about Top City, but every starling is flying away.
Wait, I will take you to the Thorpe City. Before that, this is not only our story, but this is our 4 years of hard work. This is our Thorpe Ideas of Disruption book, where we compiled all our disruptive ideas. We are still working on it and will reach 110 ideas soon. This is our Thorpe accomplishments. Some were super successful, some sustained, some did not even sustain, but who cares? We are happy for what we accomplished and we are ready to accomplish more, learn more, explore more, and experience more. Starlinks. Now I will take you to our Top City. Top City, designing our own world. A revolutionary idea to design our own world, our own city, our Top City. But wait, first of all, why do we want to design our own city? To disrupt the way cities have been assumed, to disrupt the way cities have been built. Yes, our city. A place where our homes are our laboratories and our colonies are test beds and manifest a decentralized web of networks where we want to devise an ecosystem and spread our Thorpe culture all around the world, where we want to fabricate our Thorpe University and be lifelong enthusiastic learners, where we want to create our own currency and be financially untied to pursue our big dreams, where we make every moment of life special and be a stress free bee, where we want to spread our wings and fly high. You might think, is this even possible? Are we nudged to envision such a heavenly picturesque of future? Yes, we are mad to make a difference in this world. We want to seamlessly obsessed by making our top city possible.
What a beautiful place you have. I could see drone systems, sustainable environment, and many more. I would love to join the Top journey and also Top City. Thank you so much, Starlings, for introducing me to these beautiful murmurations. I learned a lot from you all today. Blown away with your ever learning mindsets. All the best, Starlings.
Wow, Starlings! That was a lucid presentation by Top Murmuration. But what is this murmuration? Who are these young Starlings? This is who we are, Team Top Cell. We are these young Starlings striving to touch sky high limits, dreaming big and making the impossible possible. And this is our story.
Thank you, Starlings, for beautifully expressing our story to our visitor Starlings. So, Mark Joyous, Linda Margrave, and Lynette Hettinger, now that you got to know who we are to some extent, we would like to hear a few comments from you. And also, can you complete your comments in 5 minutes? Because we have many more exciting things yet to come, and we are waiting to listen to your story too. So, hope you will complete it in 5 minutes. So thank you and over to you, Linda Margaret.
This is very inspiring to see. We are trying to think creatively as an approach to how to change the world one person at a time, so that we can have a more heart-centered business strategy, so that we are not thinking so much in regards to money, but really thinking about well-being. So actually, yoga is close to our hearts. Although in America, I'm sure it looks much different than your tradition. We are trying to understand how important natural medicine is, what we feed our bodies, and how we can structure our lives to make it so that we are more happy and at peace at all times, because really it's about being at peace in our hearts. So my room, I'm trying to develop an enchanted forest. So let's see, I just a quick view of my house right now. We like lights around here, and like things that remind us to take care of nature. So yeah, one thing with business is taking things that would normally be considered trash and turning them into something we can use again, creating a wonderful sensory environment for children, and creating jobs by finding what people really love about anything and being creative in how we get them the material they may need and help facilitate, help them to come up with a business strategy. Lynette?
Thank you so much. Yes.
I just want to say thank you, and you're so inspiring. I love your presentation this far. Linda and I, in addition to what she has already mentioned, I want to say some of the things that we have talked about already ourselves, our currency, and the things that you guys are talking about are just so important, and I love how you're presenting them to us, and it is just really an honor for me to be here. Like I said, in addition to what Linda has already said, just thank you, and I really look forward to the rest of your presentation. Thank you so much. This is a great honor.
Thank you so much, Linda and Lynette. Mark, sir.
Mark, can you talk about only what you heard about in this presentation for the last 16 minutes? And at a later time, you can talk about what you are trying to do in Colorado Springs.
Yes, I really like all the Thop culture, and I've read the presentation before. I'm looking forward to the book, but I like the disruptive. I would call it not disruptive technology, but a disruptive mindfulness. You're changing the way you think and the way it affects everyone with enthusiasm. So I think that's great. I love all the publications, the monthly celebrations we're part of. I know more from talking to Shravan what you have done and what you're planning to do, and we hope to be a big part of that in some fashion here down the road. But especially appropriate at the end of the month here with the beginning of the season for nonviolence. I was saying, they're honoring Mahatma Gandhi for the next 2 months, and Martin Luther King. So all of this for peaceful progress. I salute you guys. You're wonderful.
Thank you, Mark. We are very honored to listen your comments. So now we got their comments. It's time for us to tell how we live in value system while doing projects and how we are disrupting our learnings. So let us see about our projects which are going in our Topisal. Team, go ahead.
Thank you, Nivi. I'm Deepthi Chittaluri, pursuing second year bachelor's. So here I introduce Team Terabat, working on futuristic project. A team of 5 enthusiastic, passionate students along with 2 mentors. Team Terabat, future of thermal batteries. We all know about the rechargeable electrochemical batteries, which are abundantly used, but they have limitations on the availability of metals. They are available in only some areas, mainly China, and they have also extinction barrier. But thermal batteries does not have such barriers. They can be manufactured anywhere. They work completely on thermodynamic cycles. Here we created this huge project from our mentors, our own connections. We are disrupting the way projects should have been done. I started this in my first year. Who said first year should not work on such huge projects? Though I know it is going to be tough as a first year, my team supported me. We are doing everything related to project from our homes. We'll continue the same in the future too, using the technology that is like simulation softwares to design our batteries. Though this project, through this project, we are enhancing our learning mindsets. One might have many ways to learn the subject, but present, I'm liking the way we are learning by doing projects. My team, my strength, Rohit Anna, Asha Akka, Surya Anna, Vinay Anna, Ramakant sir, and it's incomplete with Anup Mathur sir. Thank you.
Introducing you Orient Business Info's crazy digital marketing team. We are a team of 4 crazy minds, Swapna, Kushala, Kranti, and I. Orient Business Services is a tech firm owned by our own Ravi sir, who is the husband of our beloved Meena ma'am. We are grateful for Shravan sir for connecting us with Ravi sir. As part of this team, we have learned digital marketing from scratch and got a good hand in making interesting posters, write-ups, reports making, creating videos, and really understand the customers or clients. In our team, we care a lot about each other and support each other all the time. We understand each other and be flexible to jump in and assist each other if someone is not feeling well or stuck at doing something. This made us understand the true importance of a team and how to lead each other in a team. Thanks to our round robin method of leadership model, where each one will get an opportunity to lead the team and understand each other better. We keep in connection throughout the week by our online update calls and WhatsApp conversations. And we as a team always care about our company and think of how to take it to next levels by increasing its digital footprint. We are signed up to unlock the potential in digital marketing in this generation and really work for it. Here are 4 idiots of Orient Business Info's digital marketing team. Signing off. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Deepthi Manapalli, and I would like to briefly talk about Colleen is Queen. So basically, Colleen means a young girl. Here we talk about the importance of embracing the beauty of feminine and masculine in both men and women. Our team helps through obsession calls and organizes events to bring our expression out in all the way possible. So our team, Colleen is Queen, is here to bring out the feminine expression or say woman expression in both men and women. So recently we had our first semi-annual event named Colleen's Artistic Expression, which helped many to bring out feminine expression in them. We got a quite good response. Many of them expressed through poems, few of them through sketching, crochet, etc. And I'm proud to say that all of this was possible because of my team, a dream team anyone could ask for. We have endless conversations and group discussions within our team before we take it to everyone. We also write stories of Colleen's around. The pictures shown in the slides are few of the moments which inspired many by sharing their unshared stories on our Instagram page. We share these stories on our Instagram page, which have been creating a practical atmosphere. Do check out our Instagram page and to hear our unshared and untold stories of a young girl and get inspired. The user ID is given on the slide. And finally, our goal is to create change, and we believe that we are successful if we change at least one of anyone, because change starts from one, right? And that's you. Thank you.
So thank you, team, for wonderfully revealing who we are through projects. So now, can we hear a few comments? And it's again 5 minutes of precious time. So, yeah, Lynette, over to you.
Thank you for sharing that. I just think it's wonderful and important that we're all expressing ourselves. And I love that you guys are doing that, and it's inspiring. And I wanted to say last time, and I was kind of shy about it, I started following you on Instagram, and I read it all today, and it's just really just empowering. And I feel just a spark inside of me ignite every time I read anything that you guys write, just to know what you're doing. And it's just, thank you again for just allowing us to be part of this today.
Thank you, Lynette. We felt very happy seeing you following our Instagram page. Mark, Joyous.
Yes, I echo that. And I think, we're trying to blend our earth and people connections through Earth Seeds. And I think you have the same thing. It's about oneness and wellness combining. And I was telling Shivana, it spells out wow, wonderful oneness and wellness. And we're looking to create ambassadors, and we'll talk about that some other time. But the point being, you guys are inspiring. I think it's important to, speak your hearts and continue doing what you're doing. It's not just disruptive, it's innovative, and it's, you won't know until we do more. I like the liturgy in the beginning, the Thop, you said, the impossible is just, evolving right now, and you guys are driving it. So salute you.
Wow, thank you so much, Mark Joyous. And we also got to know that it's your father's birthday. So happy birthday, Cub.
Thank you.
Over to you, Linda.
Yes, very happy birthday. I really was caught, my attention was caught on the project page talking about Thop City, the culture, having our own private jets, and sustainability. I think that is a really important part of our future, is thinking about ways that we can all exist and that we're not harming others, whether it be the environment or animals or ourselves. And it's trusting in business that helps each other to spin even higher out of this world. I didn't know so much about this, and thank you for informing me. That, for instance, that Thop means out of the world. I love this because with what Mark has put together, he's created something where we can be like astronauts on the planet, that we think about us also being starlings, that have the chance to live here. It's an honor to live on the planet. And so I think the more that we can pay attention to this being our home altogether, then we turn into the visitors, the Earthseed ambassadors, and we can think more about growing food and how to have sustainability in our future. So I think the more we can do that with our economy, what you said about the creating circular economy, I think that makes very much sense. The more that we can work with businesses that are helping other people and the environment, instead of the ones that are trying to compete and damage our environment or people. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Linda Margev. That was a beautiful comment. And thank you for always completing it in less than 5 minutes. So I know listening is such a great skill, and the respect which we give for the opposite person. I do appreciate you people for listening to us with more patience. We are also excited to know your story and your journey too. So can each one of you can tell your journey. I think all of us are very much excited and love to hear from you, telling your inspiring journeys. So we do have 5 minutes time for it, and we will have questionnaire at the end. If our teammates have anything to ask you or share with you people. So Mark Joyce, over to you.
Well, you wanting us to take questions, or right? And sure, but I think that my journey is still ongoing. I was young like you. I was an officer in the Navy and decided that's not what I wanted to do, and got into the Park Service and did more with nature. Each time, it's a step up in consciousness from my perspective, and I think that you guys are way ahead. It's so great to see young people that are striving to make a better world instead of, it's easy to be, listening to the news and be depressed or whatever. I'm working on, I have some surprises for Siobhan. I've been playing with the name Thop, Thop, the silent E. To me, it's a T, transformative hop, a leap, quantum leap is another way to look at it. T-hop or Thop with an E on the end, transformative hope. So I'm playing with all the words just because you inspire that with all your starlings. I love the play on words you guys do, the books and things. So just looking forward to more wonderful in innovative ideas from you all.
Thank you so much, Joyous.
Mark, is it, maybe Linda and Lynette can talk about it, but we just want to hear some of your ideas on what you are planning to do over the next 10 years or 20 years or whatever it is your plan is.
Well,
we will have a separate
yeah.
session with all of you at a later time, but we want to get a feel of what you're doing.
Right. I think that coming out of this COVID time, when we've had so many people isolated, it's important to reconnect. I think it's like a rainstorm that has gotten everybody wet, and it's a good timing for people to understand the concept, as Linda was saying, about us all being astronauts in space, but living on this great mothership, the spaceship Earth. So I'm hoping that we can, build bridges instead of walls. And to do that, we have a couple of ideas, like, for instance, instead of just the digital and the online Instagram stuff, trying to go and help these businesses that are struggling, whether it's a restaurant or an internet cafe or whatnot, and we call them global pubs. The idea of a public house was the old Irish pub, a place to meet and gather and have fun and talk together personally and exchange ideas and sustainable concepts. So the global pubs are already out there. We just need to gather them. And to do that, we want to use something kind of like, I would call it Peace Corps Light. People who don't have to have 2 years. It could be 2 weeks, 2 months, traveling, young people, old people. We call them ambassadors of oneness and wellness. And we use our images of the earth, the pictures of the planet, to connect people. So those are two ideas. When we go around and traveling, people find businesses that maybe want to fly the earth flag. Everyone's welcome here. And that becomes a global hub, a global pub. And slowly we bring a lot of people together, a lot of different organizations, different individuals, under the idea that, hey, we are looking forward to growing into a more global society and stepping forward to stand on that, stand and be counted, as we say. And there's music involved. There's lots of other ways to create fun with large groups of people. And I'll leave it at that. And we'll be sending some ideas because we're looking to do some digital marketing and some business with you guys and help with clarifying those things. So you'll see more in the future.
Thank you, Joyous. Global Hub, that was so exciting. Linda Margrave, over to you.
Thank you. Things are changing very quickly in our world, and I think it's very important that we change along with it. And we are basically helping to hold people's hands and talk about how important it is for us to be able to enjoy this planet. So travel is actually an important topic. But since I have limited time to speak, I would like to bring up my business, which is working with those that have disabilities. We have insurance plan that pays for this, but what we're trying to do is empower those that normally, oftentimes they're overlooked in our society, at least people that maybe physically can't do as much, but they still have a mind that they can be put to work, or maybe their mind and their emotions are everywhere, but they can physically do things. And so we want to take something that's a challenge. You could also say that in a category with the homeless population. We have a lot of people here without homes, and it's getting worse. We'd like to take challenges and turn that into something that we can actually help, not only help individuals, but help businesses to grow. So I think there are so many, even just kids and their talent levels, they show us what makes them happy. And I think it's a matter of taking that and concentrating on what works and what we can do together as a community to build jobs. And it really comes down to the concept with growing food. See, if you're growing the same food over and over and over again, your land gets exhausted. But if you take things that are breaking down already and make that compost, make it good, rich soil, then we have better things that we can grow out of that rich soil. So right now, I feel like our world, honestly, everything is composting and everything is rotting and turning bad. You don't want to eat it. But the good thing is, once that does compost all the way and break down, then we will have good soil to work with. So I am very so grateful that your group and Sharvan, that you are working with this wonderful creative mind, that you are all working together. Because we need this in this world. It's like, if anybody knows Lord of the Rings movies, we're lighting the torch in every area of the world right now to say it's about humanity, it's about unity, it's about the earth and our people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Linda Marge. We got connected with you a lot, and I loved what you said regarding the change and the challenges. We also love to do challenges. I think we together can make a huge difference. Yeah, Lynette, over to you.
Uh, so I just come from I follow in alignment with Linda and Mark both. My background comes from just helping people, and I naturally fall into places that are again just helping positions that align with nature. And I do have to apologize. I had a head injury a few weeks ago, and every time I begin to speak, I seem to lose what I'm speaking about. And I'm just going to be open to any questions that you may have for me, because my free flowing speech is just leaving me right now, and I feel like I'm not making any sense. So I again appreciate you guys letting me, have this opportunity to speak, and maybe I could try this again at another time, but right now is probably not the best time.
Thank you so much, Lynette. I think no worries. So thank you for telling. This was so inspiring and commendable journeys which you all have. So we are blown away. Now we got to know your story too, to some extent. Like Shravan sir told that you want to create a better Colorado Springs, and we really want to help you in that. We got an idea of your project now, so we have no idea of how we are going to help you, but we are surely going to help you. We started with a simple idea called financial independence by the age of 30, and look at what we all created. We are not 30 years old yet, but we feel like we are going to reach our goals because of the way we created all of this. So we just grown our confidence in a very high level. Like, just go back and imagine an idea, just an idea, creating this much of change and impact in 30 youngsters' life and many more to come to. So we could surely say that we believe that the same thing will happen with you, and we will surely gonna do that for you. So as of now, we can give you two ideas which might help you at this moment of time. We have two obsession calls wherein we talk about gratitude and self-love. Two amazing young girls working on such great and value-adding topics is so heart-touching to see. So we would like to tell you how it is going to help your organization. Yeah, Shivani Akka, over to you.
Hello everyone. So I am Shivani and I have seen my 21 years of life. In these 21 years, the past 3 years was the best days of my life. Not because I became 18 plus, but because I got attracted towards a beautiful and wonderful aura of Thopness, Thop family. Our mentor Shravan sir lets us understand how the world works and has introduced us to learning mindset and gratitude mindset consciously. Gratitude mindset takes care of our emotional well being. He made us understand how important it is to express gratitude to people around. We in our team started seeing the power of gratitude. We figured out that it is helping us understand each other, know each other, and see beauty in each other. Acknowledging, appreciating, and being grateful to things and people around us it is not so easy. And when we start doing it, everything just looks very simple. Having a gratitude mindset always helps, as it is not only makes people happy but also makes our lives magical. Gratitude taught me how to win others' hearts, how to care for others, and how to be richer from heart. I am becoming a better person every single day because of gratitude. The more we are practicing gratitude, the more magical our lives are transforming, the more stronger we are becoming as a team. And we believe that when we look at the world with gratitude lens, this world would become a better place to live in. So I host gratitude session every week at 7 p.m. where we live in gratitude and expand the positive aura around us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Shivani Akka. Next slide, please. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Yes, this is me. I'm Nivi here, who will be doing Nivi's expression on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. IST around 35 minutes. I focus on self love. I do believe that building confidence from inside every single day is indeed very important. And that comes when we start believing in ourselves more by creating different kinds of love to love ourselves to the fullest. If Romeo creating a love to a Juliet is romantic, then me creating love for myself is even more romantic. I do feel like it's important to have self-love, which do makes us realize who we are to the depth instead of having self-doubts, which might no way make us to reach our goals. So everyone should go through the phase of self-love and understand who they are instead of having fears about people or about the world. I think I could be a good help for your organization. But assisting in the growth of individuals' confidence, which will cause your organization to grow in a very fast and also balanced. I'm honestly telling. With my expression, you might feel irritated too sometimes. But trust me, you will have to think and rethink again and again to the expression of why Nivi has expressed this way. Then you would surely come up with many ideas of building yourself. And that's how I do everywhere. I never say why I do, but I will make you think of why I have done it. I think it's going to be fun, exciting, and challenging too. I'm ready to provide value for your organization. My voice matters, and that is what I believe the most. And I am willing to help your team in listening to that voice, which is your inner voice. Thank you. Um, so, you have listened to both of our gratitude and self love talk. So we would like to hear comments. It is for 5 minutes. Lynette, over to you.
Thank you for that again. I agree with you, and it's so important that and you show so much courage and just empowerment, and gratitude is we just the basis of everything. And I just love how you put it out there with you're just so fierce, and gosh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynette. We'll just love your smile. Uh, Mark Joyous, over to you. You are on mute if you are speaking.
Yes, I was saying that it starts within, and you have the tiger by the tail when you have self-love. And we we realize how much Shravan and I were laughing one time about saying these things. It seems awkward at first, but it's powerful. It's not selfish, it's uplifting you. And again, how can you uplift others until you are yourself uplifted? I have experienced that due to my last name, and people expect joy from me because my last name is Joyous, and it works. I have had to live up to that. And so I really appreciate what you're saying. And again, also what Shivani was talking about. Gratitude to me is the foundation for life. When I was a park ranger, I used to talk to the junior rangers, the children, the little people, and say, the hardest thing in life is just being born. Out of millions of sperm and eggs, you were selected. You already won the first most important race. You're here. And so don't be depressed, don't be sad, live your life fully. So I think those two things, gratitude and self-love, together they make a magical chemistry that gives you courage And I feel courage is so important because without that, all the other virtues, if you don't have the courage to express those virtues, then the other virtues are silent. So those three things, and I think by your actions, you speak loudly about your courage. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Mark Joyce. That was deep and very much connecting. Linda Margaret, over to you.
I'm kind of the opposite of Mark in this. My last name has grave in it. And and actually, there's a lot of people on my side of the family that have had a depression, in really bad depression. I can go over to details, but I'd rather not right now. It's very it's hard to wake up every day on a planet where the world is doing what it's doing today. And sometimes it's hard to just be in your body, and you want to just be, for me, I want to be at the ocean. I want to be as far away from the cities as possible, but I still have to make money, and I want to be around my family, so I stay around. But sometimes I have so much sadness. And I definitely believe in affirmation and turning towards self-love. But I think it's okay for us to have that sadness too. And there's more and more children that are becoming very, very sad at a very young age. And so instead of swimming in that forever, with Lynette and with Mark now, we are trying to take again what isn't working and turn it into something that we can make work, and we will be there for people that are suffering.
That was so kind of you and sweet of you, Linda Margaret. Thank you for telling. So, team, we have 7 more minutes left. If any one of you have questions or anything to share, you can please raise hands. I will call your names. Yes, Vivita.
Yeah, thank you, Nivi. I mean, there are no questions but just comments. I'm just amazed by the way you're talking, Linda, Mark, and Lynette. You are just like bringing up that happiness, early morning. It's early morning for us, right? You're just bringing up that happiness, and I'm just really loving the way you are talking. Uh, and I mean, Mark, I have seen how many careers you have been, how many you have been through, and it just inspires me to just pursue my goals, just go for my dreams. Lynette, the way you have just said, you have shared your vulnerability with us, that you have a head injury, and you are not in that moment, right? So I'm just so happy that we created that moment for you, wherein you could share your vulnerabilities with us. It's just it's just satisfying me so much. And Linda, you have a very beautiful house. I'm just in love with it. And your smile is really cute. I really admire the way you are talking and like sharing all the things. So I'm super inspired by all of you. Looking forward to have more conversations with you three. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vivita. Gang leader.
Thank you, Nivi. So I'd like to thank Lynette, Linda, and Mark for wonderfully listening to us. And also their heartful comments on our every presentation, and also with the way they have been kept that excitement intact for until this talk. Like Shravan sir have been telling how they are telling about their excitement. Like they are looking forward for our talk. We are waiting. They are waiting, and I'm waiting for this day to see them and to experience that joy. I just love the moment, and um, like presenting this our story to Linda, Mark, and Lynette just took me into a next level of understanding on our things and also on the world, to experience world within them and from the other side of the planet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, gang leader. Shravan sir.
Srinivasarao garu, do you want to say any comments?
No, sir. Next time I will talk.
Okay. So, Lynette, Linda, and Mark, thank you very much for being on the call with us, and we are hoping that we will have fun along the many ideas that you all are planning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ravan sir. So, can we end the call or do we have anything to say? So, Mark, Joyous, Lynette, and Linda, do you have anything to say in 3 minutes? Or yeah, Linda.
I just noticed something that, excuse me, because, well, I wanted to say everybody that is on this speaks English so well, and I need to get to know where you're living and all of that. I would like to connect even more. But I'm noticing what Shailaja Devi said. She says, thank you for sharing about it's okay to be sad. But she says, with our awareness and group synergy, we can experience out of the body joy and travel astrally in the next step of our journey. And I think that makes a good theme of what we are trying to do with you. And we hope to empower you and continue and help your goals farther and farther down the road. Thank you for having us today.
Wow, thank you so much.
Shravan, is it okay if I speak for a second?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, over to you.
Linda, I'm very happy to have met you all, and Shravan was my classmate. So I really connected to this session because this is something what I've been doing from almost 8 years, and this is my life purpose. And I'm really blessed to be connected to all of you who have a similar purpose. And our Thop city, our Thop family is very blessed to be connected to such really like-minded people all over there, and that is because of Shravan's effort there. And we would love to have a continuous connection with you. We will work together to create happiness, joy, whatever Mark just said. He's very experienced. I know he's passed through the journey, and I have completed a little bit of the journey. I can understand what you are feeling. So that's why immediately I empathize with you. I finished that part of the journey, and I am now flying. The body is here, but I'm 24/7 flying. So that is what Nivi and all the youngsters are doing it. And we are sharing among ourselves experience so that we know we all of us can fly even though our body may be here. So remember that it's just the body which is here. We are all flying and we can do anything in the other higher world. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share. Thank you, Shravan.
Thank you so much, Shailaja ma'am. You have added a lot of positivity at the end, so it was needed for all of us. So that, like, you three have got connected to all of us very much. So thank you so much for listening to all of us till the end. We do appreciate your time and your excitement which you have put in to join our event and listen to us. We just love the way you people have told your stories. Indeed, very inspiring it is. So thank you for daring me too. Even though I have put time limits, you just got agreed for it. So you people have won my heart also. So thank you so much for being such a wonderful human beings and always making a difference wherever you go. And you have indeed made a huge difference to all of us. So thank you, Shravan sir, and everyone for attending and making it an amazing interactive session. Now let us present a gratitude card. Thank you so much for attending our story presentation. Thank you for patiently and heartfully listening to us. Thank you for your encouraging comments. You inspire us. We appreciate your time, heart, and energy. From Thop family. Thank you, everyone.